Where are we going, James?
Go check the cows.
Go check the cows. Why are we checking the cows?
There's potentially on calving.
We would normally check the cows. Let's just clear that up. We do check the cows, and
It's going up again.
we're going up again because there was a heifer that was sliming. She's a heifer, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how many have we got left to calve?
3 or 4.
Right. And how many have we calved? God, fair. 23 now?
Yeah, something like that.
Which probably doesn't seem a lot to a lot of people, but. And we're walking in the best site that a farmer sees, probably, for a while.
No fear.
A mowed field. But James has mowed today and broke the mower.
Oh, it's not broke.
Luckily, you can fix it, can't you?
Oh, I don't know yet.
You're not doing your business promo very good here. JB Agri Services and all that. Also, while we're on this, can we just walk a bit slow? Because try to talk and walk in flat Derbyshire. Flat Derbyshire, babe.
Yeah, very flat round.
Yeah, look how flat this Derbyshire Hills is. I mentioned in a live earlier where we're going to Ashover Show with
JW Hire.
JW Hire, which is James's and his friend's hire company, and they hire out agricultural machinery. There is a link to their TikTok in my bio. Do you want to tell them a bit about what you've got on offer at JW Hire at the minute?
Yeah, so we've only just started, quite small, but there's some good pieces of kit that would potentially save you a lot of time. And
What kind of, just list off a few, we don't have to go through them all.
rear discharge muck spreader,
What size?
9 ton, 2,300 gallon slurry tanker with a lazy arm, flat 6 metre rolls,
Yeah, Dalbo rolls,
Cambridge
image rolls,
6 metre.
them kind of things. So if anyone's looking for any hiring in Derbyshire area,
Staffordshire, Nottinghamshire.
Derbyshire, Staffordshire and Nottinghamshire, thank you, please get in touch. So now we're going to walk and find this heifer before I have a bloody asthma attack. And you think we'd be better at this now. I think the air gets thin at night. God, look how pretty the sky is. Almost as pretty as what? This is the calf that I was walking up with Joy till the other day, and this is his mum, and he's still alive. Everyone keeps asking what are you going to do with the calf, how's the calf? He's here. We need to name him, so please leave some comments in the bottom. Okay, any name, any letter, because we're not going to register him anyway, just because of the genetic problems. So any name, any letter, just leave some comments and let us know what you want us to call him. This is the bull calf. Obviously he is still struggling with his joints and he is looking a bit skinny, so we're going to make sure he's had some milk now. But please leave some comments of some names. He keeps walking away from us. What can we call him? Please leave us comments. We don't want to disturb her, but she's getting up, babe. So we're whispering and walking slowly, quietly. We've just been down for dinner because she wasn't really doing anything, because it's currently 10:30. So now we're going to all walk up and see if we can find her. At 10:30, she'd just pushed feet out and we were like, right, okay, it's facing forwards, we'll leave her to it, see if she can progress. So this was now 11:30. We'd given her about an hour at this point, and we couldn't really find her. We found her eventually, and she was still at the same point where she was. At this point, she'd given up pushing. She was just eating, and she was starting to go off her legs, which cows tend to do. So as you can see, she was almost tripping because she was having to push, and she just wasn't very happy. It was stuck. She wasn't going to get this out on her own. So we knew at this point we had to walk her down. So we got her down to the crush, and we had a feel and see if there was enough room, and there was, so we decided it was time to put on a calving jack. So James is putting the ropes on. There's a red rope and a blue rope. Doesn't really matter which goes on which foot, but that's just showing making sure you're not getting the legs twisted. Then the calving jack goes on and the ropes fit into the jack, and it is like a jacking system. And the ropes fit on, and then you pull with the gravity, but obviously the calving jack does a lot. And yeah, we gave it a good pull, but gave her time. She was already in a lot of pain at this point because she'd been calving for just over a few hours, and she'd been sliming earlier in the day, but actively labouring for a few hours, and it wasn't really going along. So this is a heifer calf, which is absolutely huge, and we don't think she would have got out on her own. At this point we weren't quite sure if it was alive, but when we got it out, and it was completely fine, and it was alive, and it hadn't had any swelling, so it wasn't like it had been stuck for too long or anything. So we just got it going with some straw, moved it to its pen for the night, because at this point it wasn't fair to let them out together, and with her being a first time mum, we wanted to make sure she was taken to it. And yeah, so we moved her out the crush back into the pen, and I wish I could say she took to it straight away, but she didn't, which is quite normal for heifers, and we were used to it. She sort of licked around and smelt around, but she wasn't quite sure about it, so we ended up giving it a bit and then getting it on to her teat for her. But yeah, obviously we couldn't really film a lot of this process as I was needed. But then thankfully the next morning we woken up and we made sure it was up and walking about, and it was, and it's a lovely heifer calf, and I'm so glad you guys got to go on this journey with us. So please leave some names, and we will hopefully name her whatever you guys pick, and we'll do a vote on the top names, and that's where we'll go from there. But yeah, mum and baby are completely fine, lots of milk, just needs a bit of a helping hand along the way. Thanks guys for watching.